Joshua Zirkzee could be on his way out of Manchester United. Ruben Neves is being lined up for a shock return, and Liverpool are plotting a big move for Bradley Barcola. This window is about to explode. Let's start with Manchester United. Joshua Zirkzee could be heading back to Italy just 18 months after his big money move to Old Trafford, and Roma are ready to make it happen. Zirkzee joined United in a £36.5 million deal from Bologna in the summer of 2024. It was supposed to be the start of something special, but it hasn't worked out. The Dutch international has struggled massively for game time and form at Old Trafford, just 8 goals in 60 appearances across all competitions. This season, 1 goal. 1. That came in the 2-1 win at Crystal Palace last month, and it's been his only strike in 11 appearances. According to Sky in Italy, Roma will begin preparing a proposal for Zirkzee on Friday. They want him initially on loan with a right to buy if certain conditions are met. Now, Sky Sports News revealed earlier this month that United aren't actively looking to sell him when the window opens. But here's the reality. If Roma come calling with a concrete offer and Zirkzee himself wants the move, it's going to be very difficult to say no. For Zirkzee, this could be a lifeline. He's 24 years old, still young enough to turn things around, and a return to Serie A, where he thrived at Bologna, might be exactly what he needs. For United, it's another expensive signing that didn't work out, another reminder of the struggles post-Sir Alex Ferguson. But Zirkzee isn't the only player heading for the exit at a big club. Wait until you hear what's happening at Manchester City. Oscar Bob could be leaving Manchester City in January, and it all comes down to one man, Antoine Semenyo. According to Fabrizio Romano, Bob could seriously consider an exit if City complete a deal with Bournemouth forward Antoine Semenyo next month, and City are frontrunners to land Semenyo, so this is real. Borussia Dortmund are reportedly just one of several clubs who've made an approach for the Norway international in recent weeks. Bob is 22 years old and incredibly talented, but he's made 15 appearances for City this season without scoring a single goal. He's not getting the minutes he needs, and with Semenyo potentially arriving, those minutes will shrink even further. For a player of his age and ability, sitting on the bench isn't an option. He needs to play. He needs to develop, and if City can't offer him that, then Dortmund can. For City, this is part of the squad refresh Pep Guardiola is overseeing. They're bringing in Semenyo to add firepower and directness, but that means someone has to make way. Bob is the casualty. For Dortmund, this is a golden opportunity to sign a young, technically gifted winger who's been developed at one of the best clubs in the world. The pieces are falling into place. If Semenyo joins City in January, expect Bob to follow him out the door. Liverpool missed out on Antoine Semenyo, but they've already moved on to their next target, and his name is Bradley Barcola. According to Indy Kala on Caught Offside, Liverpool's main attacking transfer target is now Paris Saint-Germain's 23-year-old French winger Bradley Barcola. Not just any target, their main target. This is the player Liverpool want to replace the dynamism they've lost since Luis Diaz's departure, and if you've watched Barcola this season, you'll know why. He's explosive, direct, and capable of tearing defenses apart. 5 goals in 13 appearances for PSG this season, and he plays across the forward line, primarily on the left. He brings one-on-one ability, speed, pressing, and the kind of unpredictability that makes defenders nervous. Exactly what Liverpool needs right now. But here's the catch. A January transfer would be difficult. PSG aren't keen on selling mid-season, especially after losing Luis Diaz themselves. However, Le Parisien is reporting that Barcola has been stalling on signing a contract extension with the club. That's massive. If he won't commit long-term, PSG might be forced to consider offers to avoid losing him for nothing or at a reduced price later. Barcola was linked with Liverpool over the summer during Diaz's exit saga, but PSG shut it down. Back then, they were extremely well-stocked in attack, with Ousmane Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, and Desiree Doué all in the squad. But now, things have shifted. Barcola's contract situation has changed the game. Of course, he won't come cheap. We're talking 70 to 80 million euros minimum for one of Europe's premier attacking talents. But Liverpool have the money, they have the project, and they desperately need reinforcements. If they can convince PSG to sell and Barcola to join, this could be one of the signings of the year. Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and Juventus are all fighting over the same defender. His name is Marco Senesi, and Bournemouth could be about to lose him. Senesi is 28 years old, an Argentine international, and currently under contract with Bournemouth until June 2026. With the deal entering its final stretch, Bournemouth could be open to a sale before that date to avoid losing him for nothing, and the vultures are circling. According to multiple European reports, all three clubs have already made concrete checks on Senesi's availability. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that several top teams are closely following his situation. Spanish outlet Mundo Deportivo reported that Atletico Madrid manager Dimion Simeone is interested in adding him, while Barcelona have him on their shortlist. And journalist Matteo Moretto added that Juventus, along with other clubs from Spain and England, are keeping him under observation. Why the interest? Senesi is a left-footed center-back with defensive reliability and experience at both club and international level. This season, he started 16 of Bournemouth's 18 Premier League matches, contributing 3 assists. Since arriving from Feyenoord in 2022 for a reported €15 million, he's made more than 120 appearances in English football and established himself as a regular starter. For Barcelona, he's a cost-effective option to strengthen their defense. For Atletico, he's the kind of defensive warrior Simeone loves. For Juventus, he's an experienced addition to a backline that needs depth. A move during the current winter window isn't considered imminent, but for the summer, this could be one of the most competitive battles of the entire window. Manchester United are in contact to sign Ruben Neves from Al Hilal, and this could be the midfield signing that transforms their season. Fabrizio Romano has revealed that United have spoken to the agents of Ruben Neves, who is out of contract at Saudi Pro League club Al Hilal at the end of the season. Romano said on his YouTube channel, "What I'm told is that Man United spoke to the agents of Ruben Neves on several topics. There was a contact to understand some situations and discuss some opportunities, but I'm not told that concrete negotiations have started with Al Hilal." So what does this mean? United are exploring. They're testing the waters. They're asking the question, can we bring Ruben Neves back to the Premier League? And if the answer is yes, this could be massive. Neves is 28 years old, a Portuguese international, and one of the most technically gifted midfielders of his generation. He spent years dominating at Wolves before moving to Saudi Arabia for the big payday. But now, with his contract running down and United desperately needing midfield quality, this is a chance for both parties to benefit. For United, he brings experience, passing range, leadership, and the ability to control games from deep. He's exactly the kind of player Ruben Amorim needs to implement his system. For Neves, it's a chance to return to elite European football, compete for trophies, and remind everyone why he was so highly rated. The contact has been made, the interest is real. Now it's up to United to turn this into a concrete offer. If they can pull it off, Ruben Neves could be the signing that finally stabilizes their midfield.